Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Go F.O.C. Yourself. My name is Brandon. We're doing our Final Order Cutoff show here on The Beat. I co-run a store called Variant Edition Graphic Novels and Comics up here in the frigid norths of Edmonton, Alberta. I'm going to plug the internet into the computer just to be sure here. 1 second. As you can tell, this is a professional show run by a consummate professional. I hope you're all doing well. Danica's at the store, unfortunately dealing with the last bits of a cold that's really knocked her for a loop. I used to have it. I still have a bit of lingering stuff right here. But she is currently working the store because I will be shortly off to go down to see my dad for his 60th birthday. He doesn't know I'm going down there, so but there's going to be a little party put together by my stepmom and all that, so that will be fun. But she is manning the store despite not feeling 100% at the moment, so my much thanks for covering for this. I know it's a lot, but like Danica and I talked about it last night, and it's basically like these things we can't control. It's like, well, Dad, don't turn 60, and both of us don't get sick. Can't control that, so it is what it is. We do know that the sickness is not COVID because there was tests done and they came back negative. So yay! All right. Getting into things. So first off, while I get some screens ready, I was just on the Nerd Crusades charity stream that they're doing this year, talking about some flashes. That was a lot of fun. You can check them out at Nerd Crusade on Twitch. They're running their show right now and doing a great job. We really like those folks. I'm coming off of that basically, so I'm not quite all prepared because I had to set up everything here just because everything doesn't work together nicely all the time. Yay, fun. So in the meantime, we're going to talk a little bit about Diamond's lingering ransomware issues. Basically what had happened was not this past week, but the week before, 2 weeks ago. If you watched the show, you would have noticed that we had no Diamond information for Final Order Cutoff. Couldn't tell anybody anything about it because Diamond was down. The whole infrastructure, every part of Jeppy's empire was down. And the effects of that have been lingering past that point. A bunch of stores got their product late last week. A bunch of stores got their product late this week. We were warned that we might not be able to see our product until, well, today, basically. The stuff that would have gone on sale on Wednesday. So very happy that we did end up getting our stuff on time. I will say kudos to our drop point guy who always works so hard to get things ready for us. I think we picked up our stuff maybe an hour after we usually do. So pretty good on that end. But it is still affecting a lot of things. Apparently there's a lack of data. When I went to do our polls this week through Manage, that system did not have any information, because when he went to pull the data file from Diamond, it was pretty much blank. Just the listings of like what Dynamite has, nothing. What Marvel has, nothing. What Image has, nothing. What Boom has, nothing. There's just nothing top to bottom. So the only thing that actually pulled through Manage were the DC books. So I had to work around that. Now, Manage has a good system for that. You just take your invoices and plug them in. But having not had to do that before was a little bit of a learning curve. Now, by all accounts, Diamond is working hard to get all of this back in order, as initial orders are due next week. So that's good. I know even damages I had to report manually because there was no way to upload them properly. I know Comic Suite people are having problems with uploads. I know just data is missing and they're just working on trying to get everything back into place. But it's bonkers. It's bonkers times. And of course, it had to happen during all of this. So hurrah and huzzah. I believe I've got almost everything up here. So let's get a click in and getting that screen share going. Get your window up. Click, click. Awesome. So what we're looking at here is Penguin Random House trying to load their catalog. And it's going to take them some sweet time because it always does. As you can see, this is our final order cutoff for this week. I will admit I'm very interested in this cat massage therapy book that we'll go into. I think that's going to be a Danica read for sure. The first volume of Green Lantern is on this list for folks who've been enjoying that series right now. It features a lot of Green Lanterns way out in the space times, including Teen Lantern. Jeffrey Thorne is at the head of that one, with Tom Raimi providing most of the arts there. And it's been an interesting series, I got to say. Everybody make sure that you order your Marvel previews so that all your folks get that good stuff. Wastelanders Doom #1 from Torun Grombeck, Julius Ota, and Rosemaria Casanovas, featuring that future time from the Old Man Logan universe and the podcast series that have been running. You could listen to Wasteland stories from Marvel inside your head using some of these, maybe. That is continuing that series of one-shots. If you have folks interested, keep them on that. Most of this all will be solicited and final ordered before the first one comes out. So catching up's going to be hard. Always making sure you're connecting with your customers and getting them what they need. Yes, it's hard at these times, especially when, like you see here, Amazing Spider-Man 85 shipping in January, when we have about 6 or 7 issues in between now and then. As a lot of folks have been saying, order tight if you're worried about having a bunch of stuff on shelf. These are the times we live in. It's almost as though the single issue format is a very flawed delivery service for the modern era. But couldn't be that. Why would it be that? Silliness. Ben Reilly, Spider-Man #1. I'm very excited about this because this is my nostalgia. This is my when everyone's flipping out over G.I. Joe and Transformers, and to an extent myself too, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Ben Reilly's my guy. So I'm the sucker who's going to buy this series, like the other suckers who bought Maestro and the Symbiote Spider-Man series, the ones that are just hitting that nostalgia button just to boop and getting you your dopamine by looking backwards. So this is my backwards dopamine right here. Includes a 1 in 10 variant that shows what Dan Jurgens had originally designed for Ben Reilly's costume. They did not go with that one. They did not. Devil's Reign Villains for Hire, tying in with the street level Marvel event that Chip Zdarsky's running. Going to be a wild one because Kingpin has basically more or less released his kill files on all these heroes to try and get New York to turn on these vigilantes, and yeah, there's some times and crimes happening. All right, we are ordering the first bits of the X Lives of Wolverine. This is the next big phase of the X-Men line. For folks who have your big X-Men people, obviously pull for Wolverine. It's by Benjamin Percy and Joshua Cassara and Adam Kubert. Trading off on art. You might notice them from X-Force and the Wolverine book respectively. So obviously this is replacing those books for a little bit here. And if you want your X folks to not miss out on sort of some big happenings, that is where you want to go. As always, so many covers. So many covers. Ooh, the Mighty Marvel Masterworks, Doctor Strange. I love these little books, and I love that they're doing a Doctor Strange one. It seems a little out of place until you realize, oh yeah, that movie's going to come out real quick around this February area. The Complete Moon Knight by Bendis and Malieve. That was a good run. And two creators that Brain revitalized Daredevil in a lot of ways, hitting another dark corner of the Marvel universe. They did a great job. Ooh, this Innocenti volume's finally coming back into print. Thank goodness. We've got some folks who are really champing at the bit for that. The Moon Knight Volume 1 from Jed McKay has been selling like gangbusters in the store. Very excited to be able to put this into some graphic novel readers' hands, get them going on that. We've got that Warhammer 40K Sisters of Battle. The Warhammer stuff, especially, obviously, if you're doing gaming stuff, it's a easy crossover to do and to pull. All right. That's most of the Penguin and House stuff. I need to get into this one. A full color manga about perfectly professional massage therapists, fluffy cats who need your troubles away. Nikiyama, worn out after a long day at the office, stops at a therapeutic massage parlor, only to discover it's run by a cat. Not only that, but the cat actually does the massaging. As the professional meowisseur digs soft toe beans into Nikiyama's aching muscles, his heart warms and his worries melt away. This is only the beginning, as he and other world-weary workers are about to meet the other feline professionals who have mastered positively cute techniques to reduce human stress. Y'all know who in your life wants this book. I'm pretty sure. I know I do. All right. We'll get to you. You're on... Diamond, you're on timeout. No real reason. I just feel like being a jerk. All right. What do we got? Here is this one. I'm just double check it here. Yeah, this will be the final Rom V issue of Catwoman. So be aware of that, as new writer Teenie Howard, I believe, is taking over in the new year. So that second volume of Catwoman Lonely City with a gorgeous variant from Marguerite Sauvage. My goodness, very cool. Oh, and the Nightwing 87 with Bitewing. Look at that. That cover is going to sell forever. Also, this is the special Nightwing issue that is one continuous image. So if you place every page next to each other, you have one giant poster image of the story. Now that billionaire Dick Grayson has publicly dedicated his funds to save Bloodhaven, he's a wanted man, and that's why he finds hired killers breaking in to steal his dog, Haley, Bitewing. Got Scritchy. Scritchy. You also have the Thirst Trap covers of Robins. Very popular. Space Cadet. For Scoot, a child with big dreams of going to the moon someday. One magical night, the youngster wakes up on the lunar surface. A friendly astronaut gives a tour of Earth's solitary satellite and teaches the importance of working hard to achieve your dreams. Also, The Swamp Thing, Green Hail #1 from Jeff Lemire and Doug Mankey. The Earth is all but done. The last remains of humanity cling to a mountaintop island, lost in endless floodwater. The parliaments of the green, the red, and the rot all agree. It's time to wipe the slate clean and start the cycle of life all over again. And to do so, they've united their powers to summon an avatar, one of the most horrific monsters to ever stalk the surface of this forsaken planet. Against a creature like that, there can be no fighting back, unless you have a soldier who understands the enemy. Someone who has used its tactics before. Someone like Alec Holland. Of course, it would help if Alec Holland hadn't been dead for decades. Jeff Lemire, the author of the smash hits Joker Killer Smile and The Question, The Deaths of Vic Sage, along with the graphic novel that inspired the television sensation Sweet Tooth, returns to Black Label with one of the greatest artists in modern TC history, Doug Mankey, in tow. Together, they'll unleash a gory, gruesome monster mash where the fate of humanity rests in the hands of someone who isn't human at all. And that is the... Whoop. Oh, why did I do that? That is the DC F.O.Cs for Lunar. If you're getting Universal like we are, you're going to want to take a look at these sweet books. Get them in your faces. Got Cult of Icarus #1, tossed out by her foster family after one too many rides home in the back of a cop car. Hunter Paxson sets out on a mission to find out who she is. A mysterious book, her only link to her parents, leads her to discover a covert world of magic and danger running parallel to our own. One punk rock show, 2 whiskeys, and 3 vicious vampire assassins later, Hunter is on the run from the ancient deadly cult of Icarus. Hunter came looking for answers. What will become of her once she gets them? Nothing good. Nothing good can come from looking for answers about yourself or your past. My goodness. Locust, Volume 1. Most of humanity has fallen victim to a horrendous plague that has turned them into giant insects. The others, the uninfected, struggle against the locusts in a fight for their lives. In the midst of the Great Transformation, a fisherman named Max and his elderly mother try and escape from an infected and decimated New York City. The locusts are that's why I'm having trouble. The locusts are only the first of many terrible dangers. They only be this giant milestone compendium featuring all kinds of good stuff, including arcs never before collected. So this is where all the milestone stuff is going to get, all the classic milestone stuff is going to get collected in a big way. Also on this list, Static Season 1, it'll pop up on and Represent. They'll pop up on Penguin's F.O.C. a little bit later. That's where I like to do them, is over there. The second printing of Superman Son of Kal-El, for those of you who missed out, we got lots of copies in store because that's how we roll. And that takes care of that stuff. We're hitting up these sweet diamond items. So what we got happening here? Spawn Scorched #1 coming out here. This cover, I would say, is not by Frank Whiteley, which I kind of suspected. Nope, not by him at all. But regardless, this is the big Spawn team-up book that's happening. As it says, an Avengers-esque ensemble of superheroes, and the latest entry in Spawn's universe. Hook readers of King Spawn and Gunslinger Spawn, as well as longtime Spawn fans. If you like Spawn, there's more Spawn. Get your Spawn. Get your Spawn. Cloaked number 1 from Mike Richardson. You know what, Mike Richardson, you run Dark Horse. You can sell your own comic. Really nice, right? Love it. I make the rules here, and the rules don't apply to me. Already went through the Marvel stuff. Dynamite doing the dynamite things. Many much covers for not a lot of comic books. Also, the Vampirella Dracula Unholy number 1. Be aware of this. This is replacing the regular Vampirella series. So you might want to move some customers over there, or if you've been reading that Vampirella series, that's where you're going to want to go to find out what happens next. Find out what happens next. Oh, there's another cover of Crimson Cage, which I believe Final Order Cutoff did last week. It is... Sorry about that. It is the Shakespeare meets Old Territory Wrestling book. That is pretty wild. I doubt that Great Gatsby 4 is coming out after 2 just came out. But, you know, you do you. You go off. You go off and do your thing, you big sillies. I don't think a lot of things are launching this week. Though we do have Nightjanic, number 1. What if Zelda and Conan had a kid? The answer is Nightjanic. Things are not going well in the realm of Fancy Lake. The royal couple falls victim to a fatal accident, and the fresh new duke shows a disturbing passion for the occult. As if that's not enough, a strange wanderer arrives in the capital. Oh, look, this looks very cute. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, no, that's going to go over real well. I love that. Good job, Mad Cave. Oh, wait, that's Behemoth. Good job, Behemoth. Good job, Behemoth. Oh, we ride Titans. We ride Titans. Kaiju hit hard. Family hits harder. Trying to keep your family from imploding is a tall order. Kit Hobbs is about to find out that it's an even taller order when that family has been piloting the Titan that protects New Hyperion from Kaiju for generations. Between a spiraling brother, a powder keg of a father, and a whole bunch of 20-story monsters, she's got her work cut out for her. This looks absolutely gorgeous. That's the interior artist as well. I'm very excited about that. Do it. All right, you know what? That's it. That's all she wrote. This quick one, when nobody wants to really launch a series during weird product delays and all that. So, thank you all for watching this week's show. I'm about to eat some food, pack up, and head out to Central Alberta. It'll be a time. I think I might hit rush hour. That's gonna suck. Oh well. Anyways, thank you all for watching. We're gonna talk to you all again soon. Until next time. Bye.